So we're all playing a pretty tough game. So loft is your friend. We want to make this game, try and make this game as easy as possible. So the companies have all had that race to get the most distance out of the irons as much as possible. So there's no standard loft, but when I was doing my training, the 5-iron was 27 degrees. Now it's 22, so that's a massive difference. The pitching wedge used to be 48 and now it's around 43, 44. So that's a huge de-loft of the club. So you've then got to try and get the launch on the ball to get the ball up and flying down there. You don't want the launch and the backspin to be low, to be the same. So you want the launch high and the backspin to be low, or vice versa. So if those two things are doing this, if the launch and the backspin are the same, it's going to nosedive into the ground. That's why you have to be very careful on selecting what clubs you want in the bag. So sometimes if you're thinking, right, I'm going to nail that 3-wood down there, then consider the 5-wood. So the 5 fairway will get the flight on the ball, fly down there. And one thing that is also your friend is the length of the shaft. So when you've got that longer shaft, it's harder to control. The shorter shaft is easier to control. Then the loft is more friendly, and you'll probably hit the 5 fairway further than you hit the 3 fairway. And then that's the same as when you've got that 5-iron. So that 5-iron currently at 22, that'd be equivalent to like a 3-iron back in the day. So then to get the launch on that one would be extremely difficult. So I highly recommend don't go any further than the 6-iron. The 6-iron, you'll get some launch on it, it'll fly down there, and you've got that shorter shaft and you'll get more control of it. Now, to confuse things just a little bit more, is that because the pitching wedge is now 44, but the sand iron is still the same loft, 56, you've got a bigger gap. So technically, if you're looking for a nice consistent yardage, once you've got that established a strike, 4 degrees is your number that you want between the lower clubs, all the way through really. So 44, your next one would be 48, and then potentially after that you're looking around the 52, and then you've got the 56, and then the 60. So then you've got an even split. So it'll be in that ballpark. So you've potentially got an additional wedge. So that can look like suddenly you've got loads of wedges in the bag. But if you drop the 5-iron, so then you've got your 6 to pitching wedge, then you've got so you go from 44, you go to 48, you go to 52, you go to 56, and you go to 60. That's all your wedges, that's sorted. If you look at the lofts now, you've just shifted everything along one, and you haven't got a massive gap. Because if you update your wedges, if you update your set, and you've got that pitching wedge 44, and you haven't got that additional wedge in there, you'll go from 44 all the way through to 52. So then that's a massive gap. That 52 could be 50, but it's still a big gap. You'll see that gap. So you need to plug that hole, just to make you aware of that. So loft is your friend, and then look at what loft the pitching wedge is, and then you work out your wedges from there, and then you'll have everything covered. But if you're unsure, then always add that extra loft, or hit that extra lofted club down there. It will always be that bit more friendly. As long as there's no trouble at the front, you'll probably get a better strike and hit it further anyway. So any questions or comments, please send them through. Give us a good thumbs up, and I'll see you soon.